Hi everybody, this is Natasha and welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I'm going to make me a decal. Yay! It's going to be red foil and green. And we're going to make this rose tea party plate. Of course, I'm not going to put it on a plate, but you can put the decal wherever you like. So we're going to use both parts of the decal here. We're going to use the negative and the positive. So I'm going to go ahead and customize. I don't need two of them. Actually, do I need? No, we don't need two. So I'm going to go ahead and see what size this one is. Okay, so they're both too small. So I want to make it a little bit bigger. Just like that. Maybe a little bit. Maybe about 4 inches would be good. This is going to go on my notebook cover. So what I want to do is I'm going to duplicate this one. But I'm going to keep them the same color. Even though I'm using 2 different colors, I want them to be the same color because I'm going to cut them all at the same time. And I'm going to show you 2 ways you can do this. You can just go ahead and cut both as is. And when you weed it, you can weed the outer first and leave the insides and then do the opposite on the other side. Or we can get a little fancy here just to show you some other features that you can do here. And do apologize. I'm working on my iPad Pro and this is the Cricut Design Space application that I'm using. You just download it through the App Store. So I'm going to go and get me a shape. Just going to grab a shape here. And it doesn't matter if it's on the top or under the bottom. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to select both. Go to Actions. And I'm going to slice. Now, I'm going to add a lot more steps than what's needed. But I just want to show you different ways that you can do this. So now you see we sliced it and we have all these extra pieces. So I'm going to get this one out the way for now and just want to work with this one. And I'm going to go to contour because I'm going to hide the box. One second. What happened here? Let's undo. It shouldn't have taken away. Let's see. There it is. Now we got it. I'm about to say, wait a minute, where did I go wrong? Okay, so now this is the inside of the flower that I want to cut with the green. And if I move this back over, you'll see it fits in there just like a puzzle. And that's how I want to do it. So we'll go ahead and use that one. So I'll delete the first flower. Now, when you're layering vinyl, a lot of people like to use registration marks. I don't know who used them, but for this video, I'm going to go ahead and use registration marks. So let's see how we can do this. So I'm going to go back and get a shape. Just going to get a square here. I'm going to turn the color, change the color, sorry, to match the color that's already on our mat. Because I want everything to cut on the same mat. I don't want to have to switch the mats here. So what I think I have to do is put these back together. Let's see. Align it. Center. Okay. So that's center. Let me see why. Okay, so that's fine. And then what I'm going to do is make this a little bit smaller because you don't need to take up a lot of vinyl. And I'm going to duplicate it here. And because we have our rulers here, we know that we are exactly where we need to be. And what I'm going to do is attach this registration mark to the inside go to Actions and hit Attach. And then I'm going to take that registration mark and select and attach it to the outer side. So when I move them, I know for sure that they're going to, once these two line up with each other, because I'm going to duplicate it, then I know that we are in the right spot. So let me go ahead and detach again and duplicate it. Put it right on top. Right there. So now I have another one for that one, and then I'm going to duplicate this one, and we should be good to go. So I'm going to take the top one, long press, and attach. So let me move that. Select, long press, attach. So now we're good. So we have the two registration marks. When we go to layer our vinyl, we're going to first lay our registration marks, and once we peel back, it should line up perfectly. So we're done here. So let's go ahead and head over to right here. So and this is actually a mat that was, a 12 by 24, and I cut it down because I don't do a lot of large projects anymore. So I went on and cut it down. So that I can use it, because they're brand new. And I said, why not take two mats, take one mat, cut it down, we should be good. So all I'm going to do is put my materials in the corners. Actually, I'm going to do it like this so y'all can really see. Just put your material in the corner, and make sure that when you place your designs on your iPad or your phone, that you put them in the right spot. So we're going to go ahead and hit Make It. And I want the outer larger flower to be my red. So that's in the left hand corner, which is great. And then I'm going to take my inner designs and put it all the way to the right. So as you see, it's going to match what needs to cut. Right, so we're going to hit continue. All right, y'all, so now we have chosen our material, which is vinyl, and I've already put our material on the mat, as you've seen, and now we are ready to cut. I do want to note that because I'm cutting two different materials, one is what is this, foil vinyl, and the other one is matte. I just apply more pressure just to make sure that we get a cut all the way through the first time. So let's go ahead and head over to the machine. All right, so now that everything is cut out, it's time to weed away all the parts that we don't need. And when you're doing this process, please make sure that you are taking your time and that you do not remove pieces that you need for your project. As you see, I was a little too fast and I took a couple pieces with me, but no worries, I'm just going to fix it. It's an easy fix, so don't ever stress over it. It's just crafty, so no worries. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the red started, and I'm going to be really careful because it didn't cut all the way through, But it did cut enough that it just needed a little extra support of taking it off. So you want to be also careful when you're using your weeding tool that you don't damage the foil that you actually need. So be really careful. All right, so we're pretty much done with getting all the pieces out that we don't need. And then all you have to do next is just peel off the outside and just make sure you don't remove your registration marks that you put there for yourself. And that's what I was trying to be super careful. Right there, you see it started to lift up. So vinyl can be a little tricky, but the more you work with it, the better you are. And I don't work with vinyl every day, so you are definitely seeing a couple mistakes, but I'm able to fix it. And you just hang out and you'll see the final project and see how it turns out. So I'm just going to get rid of all the extra paper, and now it's time for me to put the transfer tape on. And I'm going to apply it to my green layer and transfer it over to the red. So definitely stay tuned for that. As you can see here, this transfer was giving me a lot of issues, which I think it's mainly because my transfer tape was a little too sticky. But as you see, I made it work and it came out perfect. I'm so happy the way it came out. I just advise that when you're dealing with vinyl, be patient, take your time, and don't worry. If you mess up, you can always fix it. It is not like destroyed or anything. So never give up and always keep trying. As always, thanks for joining me. Please remember to like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Definitely comment any feedback you have below, and I'll see you next time.